So many of you know I started my channel as a natural hair channel. I started with long, no, my hair wasn't really long, but I started with loose natural hair that was damaged and colored. And so I went on this journey to get my hair to grow longer, be more healthy, and also be one color, because the red damaged hair was not cute. It was thin and it just looked unhealthy. So that was my main goal, to start my channel here back in 2011. It was to grow my hair out, learn how to take care of it, show the world what I'm doing to achieve that. And I went on a waist-length hair journey. I achieved it, but I don't know, it just wasn't, it was satisfying. I just wasn't pleased with it. But anyway, long story, a little bit longer. I went on and switched over to LOCS in 2021. And so, due to burnout and doing the same stuff over and over, I switched my channel this year in 2026 to being more polished and presenting myself as a clean girl, which is, I'm late to the party. The clean girl aesthetic came out back in 2022. I was trying to figure out what was I doing in 2022. And I remember I was dealing with my uncle. He passed away in 2023. And life was just, I was not thinking about looking cute, or I wasn't even thinking about my hair either. So I locked my hair up, stopped wearing makeup, and I stopped wearing earrings. And I just lost focus of being a feminine woman. Although my followers say, Nez, you already feminine, you ain't got to get no more feminine. So I already know I'm feminine, but I just wanted to do a different challenge with my channel. And that brings me to this. Now, I looked up the clean girl aesthetic. I'm like, what is that? I didn't know anything about that until I think Alexa had asked Alexa about being more polished and stuff like that. So she mentioned clean girl aesthetic, and I'm like, what is that? So I'm gonna read it to you guys just in case you don't know what it is. The clean girl aesthetic is a minimalist, effortless style popular on TikTok, focusing on a no makeup look, neutral fashion, and a healthy lifestyle. It emphasizes dewy skin, slick back hair, gold hoops, and simple basics, creating an image of a polished, high maintenance health care made to look effortless. I don't know what I just said, but anyway, it's a high maintenance look to make you look more effortless. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm like, clean girl aesthetics doing all that. They never did mention anything about kinky hair. So can we, as naturals, slick our hair back as you know, with our kinky hair? Yes, we can. I've seen girls do it all the time. I saw a video saying that actually the black girls were known to wear, and the Hispanics, the brown girls, we were known mostly to slick our hair back and in a ponytail in the back and stuff like that. There's a lot of controversy about this clean girl aesthetics. However, I do like the meaning of it. I do like that. But I noticed that I don't see a lot of girls with locks doing the clean girl aesthetics. And I also know that, we all know that locks are not considered clean. They're not considered, you know, part of the, I'm gonna say beauty industry too. Not all the way, because I've seen some beautiful women with locks. It's just that the wigs and the fake hair and the fake eyelashes and all that other stuff, that takes precedence over us lock girls, okay? So I'm here to say, I'm gonna try to do some of this stuff on my channel, since I am rediscovering my femininity. That's why I named my channel. But my name is Nezi Naps, also known as Nezi. So I'm known to have nappy hair on here. I said nappy. Don't get mad at me. That's what naps stand for. Naps, nappy. And when I started in 2011, all the girls who did natural hair, we all had naps in our name. So that's why I still got the old school YouTube name of Nezi Naps. So a lot of people want to get all tense about the word nappy. Don't get mad at me, because I'm still gonna say nappy. Okay? I believe that I can have this polished look, minimal makeup, which is gonna be kind of hard for me because I like makeup when I put makeup on. But this is kind of minimal for me. Can't do the slick back, but I can do gold hoops. I got dewy skin. Let me say this. I also noticed that a lot of the people who are doing the clean girl aesthetic, they're not really chunky. Some of them are chunky, and they have some nice shapers and stuff on. But most of the time, I don't know, for some reason in the beauty world, fat is not cute. Don't say fat, Nezi. Say plus size. Plus size is not cute, but us plus size girls are cute. And we can make ourselves look nice and polished. However, I can see being more conscious of what you eat can go with this so-called aesthetic. I also saw online that it's not realistic to do this. I'm looking at my phone. It's not realistic to try to be so clean to where you have to be so perfect. And I do notice with I'm discovering femininity and how to be more soft and stuff like that. They keep mentioning the word elegant, polished, refined. So it's so structured and strict. That's why I chose that challenge, because I'm not a structured, strict person. I'm loose, and I like to do what I want to do. I said, give yourself a challenge with your channel, because I got bored with doing natural hair. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna play with some hairstyles. Now, I will say this. A lot of hairstyles, especially when you have locks, if you're doing those two strand twists and all those pulley up styles and stuff like that, you can damage your hair. Now, one thing I'm not going to do is damage my locks. That's one thing about Nezi Naps on her channel. I focus more on healthcare. Healthy. Why I say healthcare? I said that in here too. I focus on healthy hair. I don't focus on styles. But I'm going to try to give a clean so-called look with my locks as much as possible without damaging my hair. That is not going to be it. All that pulling and Nezi she doesn't do that on her channel. She doesn't do damaged hair. Although she had damaged hair a long time. When I achieved my goal of getting my hair down to my waist, I didn't tell anybody this, but I didn't like the way my hair looked. To me, I had a lot of split ends. And so after I announced that my journey was over, I'll post that video here in this video somewhere. I'll post it right here. So if you see something pop out and you want to watch it, just click it. After I did that video, my last video, I cut my hair. I don't know if anybody noticed, but I cut the front. You'll see you know what? I can show you a picture. I'll show you a picture. You can see, like, from here on down, my hair was thin in the front. And the back looked okay, but I just didn't like the front, so I cut it. I cut it up to here. I'll show you another picture of how short my hair was on the screen. I loved my hair that length. But to answer your question, how did I transition over to locks? So I did a video. I'll post that too on this video. There's a pink hair care review, and I shampooed my hair, guys. And that shampoo was so concentrated to where it dried out my hair when I shampooed it. Now, had I been thinking at the time, I should have just added some water to it and diluted it and made it more, not so drying. But when I shampooed my hair, guys, my hair just started locking up everywhere. When I tried to comb through it, it was so hard to manage. It was just hard. It was brittle. It was sticking together and everything. And I have always wanted locks since I was like 31 and 32 years old. And I started locks twice in my lifetime. But when I got to that 6-week mark, I just combed them out. But baby, when I had retired in 2020, and this happened in 2021, and when my hair started locking like this together because of that shampoo dried my hair out, I said, you know what? You might as well just go and leave it locked like this. Just let it lock. And it was the right time, guys. It was perfect. And this is my retiree hairstyle. And you'll know, a lot of you guys probably have already retired. You probably got you a new hairstyle. I don't know what it is. When you retire, you'll be like, you know what? I want me a retiree hairstyle. So, best decision ever, guys. Best decision. Yes. This is 4 years of hair. And I got a band on right here too. So, you're probably wondering why is it so restricted. It's because I have a little band right here. But I started my locks off with 2-strand twists with my hair being long. It was like up to here. It was like up to here when I started. And then when my locks started maturing, they just drew up and started doing this lock thing. And then in my third year, going to my third year, my hair just dropped. And when it dropped, it just took off. So yeah, this is only 4 years of hair growth. But I started my locks off long. My locks were, when you pull my hair, my hair was in this loose state. If you pull it all the way down, I can show you another picture of that. It was past my bra strap. But then they started doing this stuff. And anyway, I don't know how long it would be today if I didn't have locks. But I digress. I want to be polished with locks. I want to show the world that we can still have a polished look even with our naughty roots. It's okay. I don't know why they think polish is not. I don't know why dreadlocks are excluded from, or locks. I'm sorry. It's both. But anyway, locks. I don't know why locks are not really included with the clean girl aesthetic. So I've been going through all these channels and stuff. I've seen some girls try to do the clean girl aesthetic with locks, and the videos didn't do too well because it just doesn't fit the aesthetics of locks. Now you know guys, locks are the bomb today. They have always been the bomb. It's just they've just never been accepted. They're more acceptable today, but still, they are the bomb. I don't know what y'all talking about. And I get a lot of my followers. I'm talking too much. I had intended on having this video to be really short. But still to this day, I stopped doing loose natural hair videos in 2021. And I still get comments saying, Nezi, I miss your loose hair. I don't miss loose hair. I don't miss the journey. I don't miss any of that. I love my locks way more than my loose hair. Now, mind you, my loose hair was pretty. I have beautiful hair regardless if I locked it up or had it loose. I enjoy my locks better. Okay, so it's transitioning over into spring and the bugs are already here. It's just March the 6th and we got bugs. And we got bugs and flies. Bugs and flies. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Do you think that locks are considered dirty? Some people do. I don't know where I got it from. I guess some stuff back in the 1800s, a long time ago. And then you see a lot of people doing bad things with locks that kind of like make things bad. When I look at the news and I see a black person on there with them beautiful locks, which is usually guys, usually black males, I'm just gonna say it, call it what you want them. It's embarrassing, guys. It's embarrassing to see a black face pop up on the news talking about what they did bad and they got locks. I'm like, stop doing our hair like that. And it's not even about the hair. It's the thing that, yeah, they already think negative. People already think negative. Even black people think negativity about locks. And then to see that crazy stuff pop up on the news makes things a whole lot worse. I'm like, I want to say so bad, Ninja, get your life right. So, can I help you, little boy? Yeah, but anyway, I believe that we should not be excluded from the clean girl aesthetic. We can still be clean. I've seen some fly girls and fly men with locks looking good. They look good to me. Hey, locks is where it's at. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I started rambling. I got into it really, really well. And there's a plane going over my head. But I'm going to see you guys soon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And see where we go with this. See where we go with the locks and the clean girl and the polished look. Because that's what I want to do. I want to show how you can be polished with locks. Guys, especially with some African wear and some tribal clothes. Oh, that stuff look good. When I see, like, I'm so inspired. I look at a lot of catalogs about styles, like Dianu. I think it's, yeah, Dianu. I love her styles and her catalog. Looking at the stuff looking at the clothing and the pieces, they all come together with some locks. Not with locks, but for us, for people of color or anybody can wear African wear. It just looks good with locks, guys. It looks fabulous with locks. I don't know where you think that locks are stinky and messed up, but you better get your mind right, okay? Because there ain't nothing wrong with locks. They are fly. I'm a fly girl. I'm a fly girl. I'm a fly girl. I'm a fly girl. I'm a big girl. That's nothing. Girl, look at it. See, this is a sports bra. And I ain't got on no shapewear. We gonna work on that though. That's what I got on today. Oh, I got no shoes on. I'm at home. Me and my boy, we at home. So I gotta get some new bras. I gotta get some shapewear. Guys, I got a really cool video coming up. I ain't gonna tell you about it because you're gonna be like, Daisy, what a video? I ain't gonna tell you, but it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I'm excited. So again, I'm rambling. Love you. Click something and answer the question. Do you think that locks were excluded from the clean girl aesthetic? If so, tell me why. All right? Love you. Boy, say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Turn this thing off. I am starting a new look. My look will consist of being more polished and more put together, more refined. And so I've been doing so many of you know that I've been doing a lot of research. No, here we go. So many of you know that I've changed my channel from doing natural hair, doing styles. No, that's not right. So many of you know, so many of you know I started my YouTube channel doing natural hair. I had loose natural hair that was damaged and one, two, three. So many of you know that I've started my channel as a natural hair YouTuber. I went from having damaged hair, colored hair, and my hair, I just went on a waist length hair journey and I achieved it. And once I achieved it, I switched over to locks. And so now I'm changing my channel again to, not changing it again, but I'm changing my channel to more of a, I can't get it out. Hold up.